Hi, I'm Tenny-Brittian. I am excited to get to be with you here again this week. This is week 3 of spiritual development at the ministry training program for Phillips Theological Seminary. We have been reading Fowler, and this week I want to say a few more words about Fowler and how we have been maybe reacting to him, how we've been responding to him. I know that there have been some questions about the relevance of Fowler's work for today, now that it's more than 35 years later from that time when it was first written. Keep in mind, Fowler is using a human developmental model, and that model is not obsolete. In fact, in 2017, there was an article by the American College of Pediatricians that referenced Kohlberg. And Kohlberg, as you know, is one of those human developmentalists that Fowler works with, that he uses with his stages of faith model. What I want to encourage you to do, because Fowler is still being talked about, he's still being used, what I want you to try to do this week is take out the ages assigned to the stages of development, right? We talk about infancy, we talk about middle age, all these different stages, if you will, of age. So infancy, those infants, children is children. And we in this class span a wide range of ages, right, of stages in life. What I want you to do is look past those ages. If you can, look past in some way what Fowler is building on with Piaget and Erikson and Kohlberg, and look for what Fowler is saying about the stages of faith. So look at what Fowler is presenting. Don't get caught up in Kohlberg and Piaget and Erikson. Get caught up in Fowler. Now, I want us to move past showing or talking about how Dr. Fowler's stages of faith model doesn't fit us, or doesn't fit me, or doesn't fit other people I may know. I want you to read it with curiosity. Read it with a curiosity about how it does fit. Look at where you see Fowler's work fitting. You're going to see it somewhere. Look for that. Or another way you might approach this is by thinking of it in the opposite, if you will. How does Fowler's model of faith development apply to your particular generation? Or how does it fit into your particular stage of adulthood? And maybe that's our pushback, isn't it? Maybe we believe, or maybe we possibly are more mature than Fowler's theory seemingly allows us to be. If Fowler is intimating that we don't get to be have a certain maturity or be in a certain stage of faith until we arrive at a particular age, perhaps middle age, then what does that say for those of us that are younger than middle age? Is it that Fowler's and Kohlberg's and Erikson's theories say something about my maturity, let alone my ability to have a mature spirituality? Is Fowler suggesting, or is he saying maybe something about where I'm not yet? Is he saying that I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or that I can't be where I think I am, or that I'm not where I think I am? Is he suggesting that I can't be spiritually mature yet? Or maybe he's intimating that I'm spiritually immature. Think about that. Is that part of our pushback? This week, I want you to try to integrate and apply Fowler to you and to your life. I want you to avoid the word not, especially as it appears in don't and can't and won't. Avoid pushing back this week. Take into account what Fowler's saying. If something doesn't sit well with you, ask yourself, why is this sitting so uncomfortably with me. Why is this making me uncomfortable? I'm going to provide you with some extra resources this week. You can refer to them or not. Again, I know we've got extensive reading going on. Add them to your reading list for this next week, though. If not this week, then add them for next week. I have the sense that not all of us are doing all of our reading, and that perhaps not all of us are watching our vid lectures here. So I'm going to put our 2 content questions into this vid lecture. Here are your 2 content questions. Write them down. Ready? What role does imagination play in faith development? What role does imagination play in faith development? And here's the second question. How has your imagination grown or waned in the past 15 years? How is your imagination, maybe it's your ability to imagine, grown or waned in the past 15 years? How is your imagination, your ability to imagine, different than it was 15 years ago? Okay, 2 questions. What role does imagination play in faith development? Use Fowler's work. And how has your imagination grown or waned in the past 15 years? Keep reading. Read ahead when you can. Answer these 2 content questions. Watch Hope to Habit video 2, second week. And I am looking forward to seeing you on the forum. Have a great week. Bye-bye.